Go win for me. A short while later, I had everything I needed. It ended up being so much that the wicker basket wasn't big enough. I had to load everything into a wheelbarrow. I thanked Aunt Mousie with all my heart. Thank you so much, I told her. How can I ever repay you? Don't worry about it, she squeaked, kissing me on the cheek. See, smooch. Just win the contest, and when you do, be sure to tell everyone that you got your ingredients from Aunt Mousie's farm. Thank you, I replied, but I'm not sure I'll win. The other chefs are very good. Don't worry, you will win, she whispered in my ear. The secret to good cooking is in the quality of the ingredients, and I grow nothing but the best on my farm. Go win for me. Then she gave me a big push, and the wheelbarrow and I began rolling down the very steep hill. Help! I squeaked. Somehow I managed to hang on to the wheelbarrow. I made it back to the castle just in the nick of time. The final round of the Super Chef contest was about to begin. Just as I approached the castle, the wheelbarrow hit a rock and flew skyward, making a perfect arc through the air. I was gripping the wheelbarrow so tightly that I went along with it. The wheelbarrow and I passed through an open window and landed right in the castle's kitchen, right in the place assigned to me, right at the moment the head judge announced the beginning of the contest. I had made it just in time by a whisker. I started cooking right away, putting all of my energy into my dishes. I wanted to win, but not for myself. I wanted to win for Aunt Sweetfur, who had made Trap's delicious dishes, and for Aunt Mousie, who had been so generous. So I prepared the most incredible mouse-tastic zucchini pizza I could, followed by the most fabulous fruit salad with cream I had ever whipped up. I knew I had done my very best, but when it was my turn to stand before the judges, my heart was in my throat. My whiskers trembled anxiously, and my knees were knocking from the tension. One at a time, the judges tasted my dishes. One at a time, they closed their eyes. One at a time, they licked their lips. But no one said a word. Then they began whispering among themselves. The tension was almost too much to bear. Finally, the judges all scribbled on on slips of paper that they handed to the host of the competition. He mumbled solemnly. The winner of this year's contest is contestant chef number 117, Trap Stilton. It's his assistant and replacement, Chef Geronimo Stilton. After a slight pause, he continued. Contestant Chef 117's menu was the simplest, but also the tastiest and the healthiest. The judges could tell it was prepared with genuine, fresh ingredients. Congratulations. I was so shocked and relieved that I fainted. I came to a moment later when Rodento McGeego poured a ladle of icy cold water over my head. Wake up, he squeaked at me. You won, and now we have to give you the prize. A moment later, I received the famous great golden fork. Luckily for me, my chef's hat disguised the enormous bump on my head. As soon as I accepted the prize, my cousin Trap arrived, using a crutch to hobble over to me, his leg in a plaster cast. He tweaked my ear affectionately. Nicely done, Geronimo, he said. You were very good, but I'm I'm afraid I am the head chef, so I'll keep the great golden fork. Then he snatched the prize right out of my paw. I sighed and let him take it. I had only wanted, I had only competed to make him happy. I wasn't interested in the prize anyway, but I was interested in repaying my debt to Aunt Mousie and also in giving Aunt Sweetfur credit. They were the reason Trap and I had won, and I wanted to be sure everyone knew it. So when the television crew from Mouse Chef began filming a moment later, I was ready. Dear rodent friends, I want to reveal everything, I said. looking straight at the camera. Everything Trap cooked was made by Aunt Sweetfur. She is the real head chef of our team. And the reason I won the Super Chef contest was because of Aunt Mousie of Aunt Mousie's farm. She taught me that in order to cook well, you need healthy, fresh ingredients that are simple and genuine, just like those she produces at her farm. After that, Mouse Chef broadcast healthy cooking exploded all over Mouse Island. And back in New Mouse City, every mouse who saw me on TV suddenly wanted to learn the recipe for my Mouse-tastic pizza and my Fabumouse fruit salad. Who would have thought? Life is full of surprises. The end. Thank you.